Welcome, combatants, to another day in the arena. It's your boy James, aka NeuralNet Games, and today I am bringing you a diabolical control deck with an insane draw engine that will absolutely shut your opponents down. I was drawing 4 cards every turn, and with this control shell that I've got cooked up here, you're going to shove cards back into your opponent's hand and you're going to do a lot of crazy things to them that is going to ruin their life. So if you're a control player and you're into that sort of thing, this is definitely the deck for you. Like, the synergies in this deck are just ridiculous. I think that this is definitely a meta deck. It can really shake up the meta. I know these aren't all brand new cards, but I haven't seen them used in this way. And the games that I tested this in today, this felt like one of the most powerful decks I've ever played. And so I'm really excited to share that with you today. Before we get into the combo, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and turn on notifications. That's the little bell so that when I put out these new decks, you're notified right away and you can get a jump on making them. Okay, let's get into kind of how the deck works. So like I said, we're trying to fill our opponent's hand up and we're trying to shut them down. And to do that, we've got 4 Unsummons, 4 Fading Hopes, 4 Into the Roils, and 4 Divide by Zeros. And then we've got some other control stuff like Abrade and Cinderclasm, get rid of a creature or an artifact, and then, wipe the board on mono white. This deck absolutely destroys mono white. There's nothing they can do against you. You will wipe the floor with them. You will destroy mono green. And it also works very well against Izzet turns and even Izzet dragons. So we fill their hand back up. We don't let them do anything in the early game. We try and play a Curse of Shaken Faith here or there. Then later on, we play a Curse of Surveillance, enchant player. At the beginning of enchanted player's upkeep, any number of target players other than that player each draw cards equal to the number of curses. So in the game I was playing today, I had 2 Curse of Shaken Faith. I had one of these. That's 3 cards, and you actually draw them on your opponent's turn. So, if you're looking for an instant, sometimes you can grab an instant to, save the game or something, grab a divide to stop them from doing an all runs or something along those lines. And then we've also got our Wandering Archaic in here. You could probably sub this out for an all runs or something if you wanted, but I think it really makes Izzet Turn's life so annoying, like crazy annoying. You will see them get the rope out so much against this deck. There's like, I don't know what to do. You've got Curse of Shaken Faith, so they can't cast multiple spells or they take a bunch of damage. You've got Wandering Archaic, so you can copy their spells. You can shove them back into their hand. You're drawing cards like crazy. It's out of control. Yeah, like this guy, he just makes their life a lot more difficult. So, strategy. We start out, we keep the board clean. We just shove our opponent's hand full. We put out a Curse of Shaken Faith so they can't play out their hand very quickly. We draw cards ourselves. We have tons of gas in the tank because we have a Lier. We make their life exceedingly difficult with this Wandering Archaic just by, forcing them into all these crazy decisions. And it's just ridiculous. I completely and utterly dominate, not every deck I played. I have a loss in this footage, but anytime you get a reasonable draw of this deck, you are going to destroy your opponents. Like, I really don't think mono white or mono green have a great chance, except for when mono white gets a Thalia. If you see a Thalia, you destroy it, whatever it takes, because Thalia, I think it's Guardian of Thraben, is going to be the most annoying card for you. You can overcome it, but if you see it, get rid of it. So we've got all these tricks. We've got so much gas in the tank because of Lier. We can completely mess with the board. And then once we get our Curse of Shaken Faith out and Curse of Surveillance, we have so much power. We're virtually unstoppable. No, I did not put in Hullbreaker Horror. I tried an earlier version. It just felt like it took too long to get there for this deck. And I think that with Curse of Shaken Faith, Curse of Surveillance, and Lier, you can really just shut them down. Let's talk about the sideboard here quickly as well. So we've got 2 Environmental Sciences, very important to hit your land drops early on. 3 Teachings of the Archaics. And you may say, why would you need that when you're constantly drawing cards? Well, you know what the shuffler's going to do. It's going to make your life a nightmare. And when it makes your life a nightmare, it's not going to give you any curses, which are key to you actually winning the game. You can stay alive for a long time without them, but the real key to winning the game is having these out, because your opponent is just going to lose all hope when you have a Lier and a handful of spells and a couple curses out. It's so good. So when things don't go your way, you've got this, because you're going to empty your hand a reasonable amount of the time, right? And so this can help you get to where you need to be. One Introduction to Prophecy, one Mascot Exhibition to finish the game, maybe one more Mascot and one less Teachings. That's another possibility too. 2 Hall of Storm Giants, 24 total lands. We got a decent amount of the fancy lands in here, and they really help us, you know, get the right mana. And yeah, this deck, it's so evil. It just crushes people's spirit. So hopefully you enjoy the footage. I really think that this deck is a top tier contender. It really is. Try it out. Make sure you comment. Let me know. I think that these cards, they haven't gotten maybe as much play as they should, and you may see some of them start to appear in ranked ladder. Anyways, the channel is growing at a ridiculous rate. Like, I am blown away at, like, the channel is skyrocketing. So I just want to say thank you so much for making that happen. It's thanks to you. You're watching these videos, you're subscribing, you're hitting that like button, and sometimes that dislike button. And that's all okay. So yes, I am very appreciative, and let's take this thing all the way and let's get to it. Okay, we're on the play. Yeah, okay. What are we playing? Somebody else with blue. Yeah, that's a card that gets looked at when it gets played. Kind of funny. Ooh, a smoldering egg. We are just going to sit here, yes. Ooh, hello. One more land. You do something so I can counter it. I guess we're just going to Into the Roil this. Does that make sense, though, really? Should I just divide it and make them recast it? I really want to get my land drops here, you know? Seems like such a waste, but okay. Land comes. Land shows up regardless, because I'm a legend. I can control my land drops. If only that were actually true. Okay, we're going to be really patient here. I don't have enough to protect the Lier or do anything about anything they're doing, so we're just going to be super patient. They haven't even foretold anything, so they don't have an all runs. Yeah, I think we're just going to divide. Is it the expressive or is it the egg? I throw the egg back in, they have to either play the egg or expressive, right? And we can go get some card draw here too to really ramp things up. Or we can go for a land drop. Land drop first. I'd really like to be able to play Lier with something. So what is it? Is it the Wandering Archaic first then? They can always divide it back into my hand. It's not the end of the world, right? And they still haven't foretold anything. This can make things really painful for the opponent. Oh, there's their foretell. Okay. We can land drop and go straight to Wandering Archaic. Like, what is happening with these cards? They can start taking damage when they play two spells. They can... I will return my own Wandering Archaic to my hand. It sure would be nice if I could face a creature deck with this. I have been getting shoved up against the most annoying decks in the world today. So I can just throw it back out, right? Oh, wait. Yeah, I guess if they divide it, it never comes out. So yeah, we're going to do this too. The battle of dividing and returning things to hand. Are you guys excited? Are you entertained? I can't always play aggro decks though, right? By returning it, I force them to either, you know, replay it or not, right? And so they, you know, it just slows them down on getting an all runs combo and things going, right? Oh, the Curse of Shaken Faith does something. This is like not great on its own, but I think with the Curse of Surveillance in here, it can do some pretty cool things. Okay, now is it Lier? Nope, it's the Wandering Archaic. Pass the turn. Let's make their life super annoying. We have our own divide, depending on what they play here. I'm not going to divide the egg. Yeah. I can't hit anything. It's just creatures, right? Yep. If I just divide it, what do I do? Do I just divide back into my hand? If I divide it, they cast it again, right? And then I go Lier? Or do I just divide it back to my hand and waste it? Yeah. Let's decline. I guess we'll take it back. I can Mascot, I can Teachings, maybe just a Teachings here. They have a full mitt. That was their foretold card. I don't believe they have an all runs right now. Oh, if I can just get another one of these out. So I have 5/9 mana right now. Yeah, Jawari. They're carefully tapping their lands. Oh, they're foretelling. 5, 6, 7. They have 9 mana. So I go Lier here now to get my divide back, I guess. Ooh, it's sticking. Scary. Yeah, it's unfortunate. How many of those have they had? Is that their third one? Second? Okay. Now I have to play the Wandering Archaic, right? Because I can't Lier and divide. Gives us another defender here against the Hall of Storm Giants. Time for coffee. Oh, Fading Hope. We're going to Fading Hope at myself again. That's probably the game, though. Ooh, they just Windfall here. They don't have it. Four, 6 mana left. We're making life really annoying for them. And they have 1 mana open with it, right? So if we Lier, we can take their Lier out. Except that they can unsummon. Okay, let's have a Lier battle here. Let's see what happens. This is gonna be fun. So if I divide their Lier, what happens here? I don't know if I need to do anything here. I've got 5 mana. I really do need to land drop though, right? Although I can Into the Roil and divide right now. We're not going to play our Wandering Archaic. We're going to try and protect ourselves here. Lier versus Lier. Yeah, I guess I can just... It's already on the stack though, right? So we could divide it here. It just makes them replay everything and slows them down drastically on their combo, right? I mean, it's the best I can do at the moment. I guess I can Mascot? I don't know. I don't know if it really matters here. We're going to make them replay everything. Now they can Demon Bolt it. I mean, I couldn't stop it anyways. They are tapped out though. Or they get 1 extra land. So they can, what, Fading Hope something? We can go Curse of Surveillance here. And we can Fading Hope. If they Fading Hope ours, we Fading Hope their Lier right here. We Fading Hope it right back. What a hilarious game. They have such a mitt too, but this makes them take so much damage. I don't really know if I need to do anything else. Pass the turn. What a battle. What a battle. This game feels like it's going to go too long to make the footage though. Come on. Okay. What should we do here? Should we Fading Hope their Lier? Yeah. Or we can save ours. Should we save it? Or should we Fading Hope their Lier? That's the question here. And they take it. Why didn't they just divide my... I guess I can just keep replaying it. That's why they didn't divide it. Slow them down. Slow them down. What a funny game this has been. And I'm just slowing them down so hard here, right? 1, 2, yeah, they're like, I don't want to do this anymore. They have a teachings in their hand. So we can, okay, we have 6, 8, 10 mana. We could mascot. I don't really want a mascot. I want to get rid of that smoldering egg first. We could Igneous and Abrade. And Curse of Surveillance. We could also Igneous their face as well and mascot, right? Let's Igneous their face. And let's mascot. If to cast a bunch of spells, they have to take a bunch of damage. Their life is going to be a flippin' nightmare here. Go ahead and flip it. They get a Lier, okay. Now what are you going to do? You got to sit there. You got all these cards to do so many things, but you can't do it until the next turn. So they can divide this a million times, but they can't really, because they're going to start taking damage every time. Divide it. Go ahead. What are you going to do? What a game. I don't really care about the Lier right now. Let's actually do this first. I wanted to play that before I attack, right? Okay. I wanted the second curse out. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Legendary. Okay, we're on the play. Good. Yep. Hopefully this game goes a little faster than that last Izzet one. Even though I did pull it out. I was making their life a flippin' nightmare there, wasn't I? I guess I can go Prismari Campus first, but it doesn't really matter with my hand. Still have our Unsummon up. We have a Cinderclasm. We got lots of things right now. We're not even going to deal with this little guy, though. Everybody wants you to kill their Shambling Ghast, people. Don't waste your Blood Chiefs on it. Don't waste your damage on it. Just let the Shambling Ghast live until it really doesn't make sense at some point. Like, honestly. Don't get too crazy. I do want to make sure to draw some cards here, though. I'm gonna Igneous to the face here and learn. Also, this will throw them off and think I'm some sort of crazy like attack deck. I have 4 lands already, so I'd rather dig because they have 6 cards in hand. They're going up to 7. They only have 3 mana. I've got a good chance of being able to dig here with Teachings next turn. I'm not too worried about a quick strike here. Yeah. Yeah, we can just roll a kicked Cinderclasm at some point here, and we're good to go. Blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I do have to do something if I want to Teachings. The only thing I can really do is Unsummon the Witch. That's going to cost me 3 life, but that's okay. Take action. Then we're going to Teachings. Boom. That's how it's done. Checking my recordings. I have to obsessively check my recordings. Make sure I am actually recording. We can save this for the Faceless Haven at some point here too. Good, we're at 5. We'll have a divide up here at some point too. They go Skullport. I've been told I touch the back of my head too much, so person, I'm sorry I do that and make your life so tough. Okay, Curse of Shaken Faith is good. Very good. And then we pass the turn. We're just going to keep shoving things back in their hand. And, yeah. Keep shoving things back in their hand. Make it so they can't play cards out. Draw our own cards. Put a Lier out. Make them scoop. Okay. What you gonna do? Nope. You are not going to do that. Should we go Teachings again? No, Environmental Sciences. We need a little bit of life. We got to make sure we hit our land drops here to play our Lier. They meat hook for 0. They take 2. Okay. Oh, we get Into the Roil as well. Blue. And we're gonna pass the turn. As soon as they play their Sedgemoor Witch, we're gonna jam the Skullport Merchant back in. It does give them a little more mana, which is a little bit concerning. I could Cinderclasm and Abrade, right? 4 total mana. But killing the Shambling Ghast also does that. Yeah. They're playing very careful, which is kind of bad. They should be trying to get damage in here, although I do have the answer for it, so it's not. I kind of want to save the Abrade for that. Or I can just do it now, right? I'll just 2-point Cinderclasm here, maybe? Or do I shove things back in their hand? It's so close right now. I think I'm just going to Cinderclasm. I'm going to give them some extra mana here because I've got this Curse of Shaken Faith out and I'm okay with it. I don't want to get too much lower. Let's kick it. But yeah. Not going to Abrade the Skullport Merchant. I want to have that up for this Faceless Haven because it can be a real pain. And by doing that, I buy so many turns, right? Yeah, just create your treasure. Let's go. Okay, we get a bunch of other stuff. Can't protect the Lier, so definitely not. Well, I do have an Unsummon, though. Okay, let's Lier. They can focus. We have enough life to survive here. Even if we have to Unsummon and take a beat from the Faceless Haven. If they can't force it back into our hand, they're in big trouble. And And they pass the turn. They have 6 total mana. Maybe they're sitting on a bunch of like Blood on the Snow or something, right? Not going to be that good against this deck. They get a Professor Onyx, okay. Annoying.
That's Professor Onyx to you.
Back we go. Yeah, don't play your Lier without protection. Don't do it. That's actually pretty bad, though, because now they can do a lot of different things. But let's just do this. I don't want them to draw cards next turn. Right? So I am going to roil them right now, I think. And we're just going to play it cautiously. I can draw a card here, too. That's going to leave me with a couple mana. Into the Roil and draw cards. Oh, should I do it? I'm only at 8. I can't do it yet. They only have 4 mana too right now, so it's okay. Let's see if they just give up and go for the Faceless Haven, and then I just abrade it to the face. They have to tap so much mana to do it too. It's gonna feel really good. Oh, the neck thing. I'm sorry, it's like a thinking thing. I'm sorry, I have to think. Their meat hook is like almost useless too right now. They don't attack with the Faceless Haven. Jeez. It's almost getting to be annoying. But they're only putting 1 damage on us. They get a Lulth. Okay. What do we do?
Come closer, little thing, that I may see you better.
Yeah, okay. I can abrade Lulth here. I can unsummon their little guys, right? If I abrade and yeah. Yeah, I can abrade. Maybe I just unsummon and get rid of Lulth again here too. I mean, that kind of just helps them though, doesn't it? They just recast it. Let's get rid of that. Let's Into the Roil this one here too. We're getting pretty low, so that's why I'm burning some stuff here while I have mana until it's my turn. Okay, so I can still abrade. I can Curse of Shaken Faith. I think I'm going to Curse of Shaken Faith first here. Come on. You have got to attack me with your Faceless Haven here. Hopefully they didn't draw another land.
Oh yes, I know the knowledge you seek.
5 total mana. They can dig for their land. I can snag it. I can just go Lier though, right? I can just go Lier and then whoosh, right back into their hand. They just keep hitting me with that. You can draw cards, but you can't do a lot. The problem is when they cast spells, they just, you know, they keep getting life with Professor Onyx. She's pretty bad for us, actually. Okay. We go Lier. And yes, I am going to Into the Roil right now. Not going to kick it. Can't kick it. Okay. See if they picked up a kill spell. They can't kill spell and do something else. They can play Liliana again, and then I'll just unsummon. It's not really a game I can win long term, but maybe we can start doing something with it. This deck makes for some very interesting games. If you like watching the opponent think really hard and get the rope out a lot as they try and figure out what to do. They Professor Onyx again. And we unsummon again.
Open your books to page 17 or something.
And the dance continues. Oh, this is so funny. Okay, so do I just divide the professor this time? And go learn? And get a little bit... 7. Yeah, I don't want them to cast any spells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 8 total mana. I can Lier and divide. What do I do here? I'm not taking much damage. I'm gonna stop playing Lier here. Yes, I want to learn, so that's why I'm doing this on my main phase. I want Teachings of the Archaics to go grab some more cards. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana left. Perfect. Grab a lot of cards. We have an Unsummon. We have an Abrade. We are good. You can go ahead and throw your Planeswalker out again. Oh, man. This game is hilarious. What a game. What an interesting game. Maybe I should throw a touch of life gain in here or something. Just in case, right? They're going to start taking a lot of damage when they cast spells too. It's going to be pretty tough for them to keep up with me here. The whole point is like fill their hand back up, right? Have a lot of gas with the Lier. Curse of Shaken Faith. Oh, finally they did it. I just want to do it right now. I'll let them have no hope. And now they can't recast their Professor Onyx. And they have to deadly dispute their own creature. We had to do it. That's a mistake, though. I should have... Well, they're going to attack anyways. It's not a mistake, actually. Just, it is what it is. It's something. Okay, so they pick up another Faceless Haven. Are you kidding me right now? I guess I have to unsummon this Skullport Merchant at some point here pretty quick.
Go on, run, but we will catch you.
They're just picking me away. Even if I lose this game, it's still pretty awesome. They have 3 mana. They start dumping cards, right? Okay, so definitely we pull a Lier here. Right? I think we environmental sciences here, right? I have 1 unsummon and 1 Into the Roil. So that's 3 mana. So yeah, let's do that. 2 life. Maybe I should start dividing and getting life back. I can divide that, but then I won't have any protection next turn, right? So what do I do first? I guess I just have to unsummon. Right, I unsummon it, and then I have a Cinderclasm still for next turn, yeah. Yeah, I already played a land, right? Okay, just double checking. Okay, so I still have an Abrade for the Faceless Haven. They just cannot get rid of this Lier. Go ahead. Go ahead and attack with your Faceless Haven. We're going to take 2. We'll be down to 3 if they do that. With the Skullport Merchant attacking. I want to get this other Curse of Shaken Faith out too. And the only thing that sucks is if they do that, yeah. Oh, I gave him hope this time, didn't I? They get a lull now. She's only at 3 though, so if they do make spiders, if he does make spiders, or this person, because they're getting impatient, we can deal with them, right? I think we got enough. I think we got enough gas there. Yeah, we do. We'll just play Lolth, right? Or we'll play Lier, I mean. We're going to have 3, 4, 5, 7, 10, 11 mana. So we'll have Lier plus 6. They get another Skullport. And they take 4 damage. If I throw this down next turn too, they literally can't cast more than 1 spell. Good game. 2 life. Oh, so close. Couldn't quite get there. What are we gonna do? What are you gonna do, Josie? Come on, give me some sort of aggro deck here. Not the quickest playing deck I've ever had. Oh, great. We're in the mirror again. I have faced almost no aggro decks with this. Like, this is meant to destroy aggro decks. Just destroy. Oh, okay. If you would draw, exile the top 2 cards of your library instead, you may play those cards this turn. Huh, I haven't used that guy before. I may have to look into that. Not really good for this deck, but you can just go right back in so I can scry. Curse of Shaken Faith is good. No double casting for you. Your hand stays full and you can do nothing. Nope. I don't want an Abrade. Need more land or something. Give me a divide by 0. Time to do it again, I guess. No, you may not have that. Start discarding things. Okay, we're getting closer to something. Are they going to try something different? I am going to kick it here too if they do it. Do it again. Please. Do it again. They go expressive. They're like, all right, I've had enough of you. Do they get their land? They get the land. That's good. Maybe one of us will do something here. I mean, they're trying to do something, to be fair, and I'm just sitting here. We're going to curse a surveillance. Let's see if they have some sort of Into the Roil or something to deal with enchantments. They can always divide too, right? Now things are going to get real bad for them. Like, really bad. Really, really bad. Really, really, really bad? Okay, I'm being an idiot. I'm definitely getting a dislike for doing that. Then that's okay. Now we're just going to start drawing so many cards. When do they scoop? How long till they scoop? 3 cards? 3 cards a turn? I do have to kill them with something though, so I should probably do that. They have a smoldering egg, okay. I'll just Cinderclasm, double Abrade, and kill everything. Their shields are down. Yeah. 1 point Cinderclasm. And we can double Abrade, right? Or I can double Cinderclasm. No, I cannot. Come on, grab it. You get nothing. Ooh, that's a lot of land. I gotta be careful. I only have 12 turns at this rate. Like, I actually have to be careful. They get 3 of those, okay. They Into the Roil. Let's go like this. I can play a Wandering Archaic and a Cinderclasm. I can Curse of Shaken Faith and Cinderclasm. And then next turn, 3, 4, and 5. I don't want to leave Lier undefended. I don't have many turns to kill if I play this other Curse of Shaken Faith, though, do I? Maybe I just Wandering Archaic here. I'm not going to die anytime soon, so... Yeah, okay. I guess I can slow down too, can't I? Friggin' ridiculous draw engine. Are they going to stop me from copying it? I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter. Okay. Now we're just going to Cinderclasm them. Nope, you don't get that. Should we just stick it down here? What do I have in here? Just a bunch of unsummons and fading hopes. I don't really care about Lier that much. I'd probably rather try and play my Wandering Archaic again, right? I can't protect it. Did I play a land? Jeez, I'm thinking about so many things here. They have nothing to do. I kind of want to protect it though. Yeah, we can just dump a land here. So. I don't want to draw any more cards right now. Pretty close, but maybe the last time I get to draw cards, right? I can save it. They play that, I divide by 0. This deck is pretty crazy, actually. I think I've come up with something here. Against the meta? That's just annoying. They don't have enough to... That's okay. I'm going to divide it. No, I'm not going to divide it. That's just stupid. Okay. I don't care about... Yeah. Don't care about that. Can I do anything this turn? Not really. Okay. This is just ridiculous. Let's play it again. We're not going to draw cards this time. What are they going to do? Do I want to divide their divide? No, because then they just kill it next turn. We'll keep our own divide up here for whatever they want to do next turn. I could Shaken Faith them again, but then I can't divide something. So, discard 4 cards. Let's get rid of 1 here, here. I don't think I'm going to play this. Maybe the Abrade. And 1 more land. Submit 0. What a great, just craziness. Absolute craziness. Nope. You don't get that. Let's Mascot here. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or do I want to Lier? What if they have... I may just want to Lier here. One, two, three, 4, 5. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Let's not draw more cards. This is just ridiculous. Okay, I gotta focus here. I'm having way too much fun. You will never cast 2 spells. You will never do anything. Okay. And they scope. No chance.